Brazil. You can see that they didn't quite raise enough money to put a torch in Christ's hand. Perhaps at the 200th birthday, they'll be able to do that.
Jed, you may notice some of our clouds zipping by here again.
We usually were when we were by Copacabana. As we pan across, we see the beautiful multi-billion-dollar apartments. We've been doing these travel logs for how long now?
20 years, Jed.
At least 20 years. This is one of the most spectacular...
This beats Newark, doesn't it, Jed?
See a Brazilian bathing suit, and as promised...
Why do they do this kind of custom?
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? What a disappointment. I for one, am shocked.
Well, I think I'll...
Perdão.
No, it stays.
No.
If you listen to your earpieces, you'll be able to hear me. What are your thoughts as 1986 draws to a close?
It's ending with a bang. Many, many bangs.
Candles in the sand. It's the only way to travel.
Why don't I drive for
For accommodations here?
This is my bedroom. It used to be the living room.
Jed, it's a happening place, right?
This is it. Right.
Everything we dreamt and more. Are you filming this?
Of course. You'll want to see this one day.
Forever?
Herald Tribune that doesn't even have the Jets score in it, for which I paid $250, whatever they're called.
It's certainly one of the most unusual stores in this town. Very cerebral and presentable. Tell us about your experiences. Tell us about your experiences.
Esta tienda.
¿De Sao Paulo?
Sí. Por aeroplano.
No.
Todo. Hasta más. Hasta más.
Mira. Tú tens...
It may seem like London, 1943. We are here in the midst of the throngs at Copacabana, New Year's Eve. At great personal risk, we have brought two American heiresses to the beach.
A la playa.
In Rio. It's New Year's Eve, the last waning moments of 1986. Let's
Go to them live.
Let's go to them live right now. Can you go, the din, the crowds, the throngs, if you listen to your earpieces, you'll be able to hear me. What are your thoughts as 1986 draws to a close?
It's ending with a bang. Many, many bangs. Me gusta mucho el popcorn. Y me gusta mucho el pan on the cob en la calle.
I think that says a lot. Jody's last thoughts are on food, and other than shopping, Carol makes a poor joke. That sums up 1986.
Let's take a look. All right, we're making our way down the beach here. Jed is about to participate in a voodoo ceremony. We'll try to get it live for you back home. We didn't know this about Jed. We brought him here, but he's really going to get into this. Jed, how's it looking down there?
Well, it's looking candle-like, it's looking religious, and it's looking New Year's Eve. This is New Year's Eve the way it was meant to be celebrated. I don't know what that means.
Jed's gas and lube. Here's Jed.
Running out of cruzados is a terrible thing in Brazil. So we were forced to take on jobs along BR 106 in order to make ends meet. But after work that's as strenuous as this, Enjoy agua con gas. Agua con gas es un oficio de Brasilia. Me gusta mucho. You have to be a native to know how to drink it properly. It's taken me a whole week long to learn how to drink and order agua con gas. Alan really blew it this time. We arrived in Rio only to find out that he screwed up our reservations. Hotel, plane, everything. So
Blame it on Alan.
Blame it on Alan. Takes to the road, and we have to drive home. Driving north through Brazil, you can see there's a lot to look at.
It's going to be a long trip home.
A lot of mountains.
Alan, do we make a left for Ecuador up here?
San Salvador, right.
It'll be interesting.
United-
Hey.
Alan, what is the drop charge from Rio and leaving it at Kennedy Airport? Rios is a little diamond setting on the necklace of Brazil.
What a great joke. I love that. I love that guy.
It has a certain je ne sais quoi,
But we all know.
or as the Portuguese say, je ne sais quoi.
A fortune for this hotel room. You want to tell us about your accommodations here?
This is my bedroom. It used to be the living room, and as an alternative to having to sleep with you, I've opted for the floor.
Yeah, and look how spacious. Is that moisture on there? Is that water?
We are talking
Mold?
water, mildew, I think we have a little bit of.
And this is your vacation, right?
General gunk. This is my vacation. Certainly, the favorite thing I like to do is be in a tiny little resort town where there's no swimming pool for me, no air conditioning, no telephones.
Sleeping on a vinyl mattress.
Sleeping on a vinyl mattress. With any luck, the hotel won't have an extra set of sheets, and when we wake up in the morning, you'll have to peel me awake.
Well, Jed, when we have dinner at midnight tonight, after you, I guess, wouldn't have eaten then for what? Would that be 26 hours? You could look at it almost as Yom Kippur here.
Yes, it is. It's sort
Yom
of
Kippur in Buzio is sort of an interesting way to spend a
Jewish
holiday.
tradition. Thinking of today as a day of atonement, it seems oddly appropriate.
You're right.
Good morning, Alan. This is Rosanna Dana, talking to you from Buzios, Brazil. And I ain't talking these Buzios. I'm talking Buzios by the sea, the enchanting seaside town of Brazil. Today I'd like to talk to you about a special aspect, not only of Buzios, but of the entire Brazilian culture. In Brazil, the toilets are an experience, a subject of mine that I like at home and abroad that requires some special attention. And I'm talking the ladies' room. First of all, you go into the ladies' room and there's never any toilet paper. Why do they even bother building that space that has the little bar that holds the roll, that you can pull it down and there's paper that comes from it? They never have any. So you figure you're gonna bring your own, okay? So I do that. I bring my own, but you can't just bring for down here. You gotta bring to wipe down the whole bathroom. Because you gotta wonder, what is it with Brazilian women that they go into a bathroom and they get the whole seat wet? Now when you sit down, that's a big space. How do you spray? I don't get it. So I figure I developed a theory. You know,
This is what she's
when you are washing your car or watering your lawn and you use your hose and you build up the pressure and you put your finger over the front and you spray somebody. I got a feeling that the women in Brazil walk around, they gotta go. And they build up the pressure. And they go and they sit down and they put their finger and spray the women. Why do they do this kind of custom? So that when the American, who just has a normal stream, has gotta go, they walk in the bathroom and the whole toilet seat is completely wet. And I think it stinks. Thank you very much.
That's it. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
Bom dia. Television Americana? Huh?
See.
Today I am indulging in one of Brazil's most famous sports, swimming. It is very important when you are swimming to always be standing completely out of the water. This allows you to keep track of all the bathing suits on the beach and also not risk the danger of sharks or angry natives that might come along.
I see.
So you see, if you want a demonstration, we have the side stroke. This would be the side stroke. We have the crawl, which I cannot really demonstrate, but you can imagine, right? And we have the backstroke. That is our Brazilian swimming lesson
Unbelievable swimming.
for today.
We'll see you later.
Bom dia.
Back to New York. This is it, Jed. It's a happening place, right?
This is it. That's right.
Everything we dreamt and more. Sitting across from the Lucia Stambowski building, an apartment building across the street, being entertained by one of the many street bands.
We're taking it back to New York with us?
I think for the Improv 25th anniversary special.
Right on Improv Way.
Exactly.
He's gonna get run over.
He wants to park here. Jed!
And this is where we lost Jed. The lawsuit will be handled by... Of course. We'll want to see this one day.
Here we are, having hailed a cab, just like a good New Yorker does, in the middle of a very busy intersection.
We almost lost Jed, but
Hey, we got unlucky.
Sacrificing his right thigh.
Look at the back seat here. It's just like unbelievable.
We're having a good time.
pour us another drink.
A 1 to 10 fun scale. How much fun are you having right now?
Well, after 2 hours in this mall, which you could not differentiate from any mall in New Jersey, which would have cost me $1.98 across the George Washington Bridge to get to. This is how America should vacation.
Exclusive store that we were telling you about. Your name?
My name Juanita.
Look into the camera, please.
Juanita.
Juanita, it's nice to meet you.
How many
Are you?
cruzados? How many cruzados?
Well, that's funny. Some man came up and asked you that earlier.
How many cruzados?
You tell us.
How many cruzados?
Oh, she wants fruit salad. That's what it is. We bring her a bowl of fruit salad. Show us. Here, we
I
have.
bought some interesting things today.
Show us. Show and tell.
Okay, I bought shoe bags.
Shoe bags. Well, that's something you can't get in just any country. That's nice. Oh, with little
I
shoes.
bought shoe bags that came with shoes.
Oh, very nice. Wait a minute. You got to hold this.
Is that your second pair of shoes, Jody?
I bought this.
That's very nice. That's lovely.
Para esta tienda.
¿De São Paulo?
Sí. ¿Por aeroplano?
No.
¿No?
Porque alguien nos ha dicho que
¿Hay sol en Sao Paulo?
no hay lugares en los aviones ahora.
Mira, no Rio há dois aeroportos. Um aeroporto só exclusivamente para São Paulo, Rio. Um aeroporto. E para São Paulo há tickets toda hora, todo dia para São Paulo. Aeroporto Santos Dumont. Se tu fores para aeroporto internacional...
Sao Paulo. Todo.
Hasta mayo. Hasta mayo.
Mira. Tu tens...
Iacocca was honorary chairman of Corcovado. And you can see that they didn't quite raise enough money to put a torch at the 200th birthday. They won't be able to do that.
Jed, you may notice some of our clouds zipping by here again. They're following us up this high.
Following us up.
Passes goes, ooh.